and pass. Oh, I'm sorry. I did peek and pass 10 people. I think that's what I wrote down, 10. And I'm just waiting for some responses. I didn't get any no's or yeses at this time. So I am waiting.
Hmm?
I said, I don't look like that. I said, I am a part of the challenge. I did peek about 10 people. I said, I didn't get a no or yes as of yet. I didn't get any response yet.
What do you mean you peak? How does that go down?
Hold on one second. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It's talking, Jesus. Oh God. Okay. No, I was saying I sent them the my little presentation.
Say that
I
again?
sent it. I sent 10 people my presentation.
What presentation?
My Brian Bean, the initial Brian Bean thing. Or did I do it wrong?
The,
Oh my God.
the presentation or the 5-minute video?
The 5-minute video.
Okay.
So I'm peeking them, right?
Okay.
What did I do wrong? You don't look like you. I said I did
No,
something
I'm
wrong.
just saying, so these 10 people on Facebook or?
No, that's in my phone. I peeked them that way. Did I do it
Okay.
wrong?
So you just sent them the video though?
No. I said with the statement that the gentleman had told us to say. I said, hello, I'm a part of a contest right now where I get paid to have 100 people to tell me, that they're not interested in this short presentation. And would you please view it and then let me know? No, you're not open to this information, or yes, I would like more information. Uh-oh. You don't sound
Okay.
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 I didn't do it right?
No. I mean, that is what he said in the video, but I wouldn't do that.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Okay.
the goal is
Oh,
to,
okay.
well, you're building your business. So if you want to treat it like a business. So you still
Yes.
do our normal peak and pass,
Okay.
because you're not um, just throwing it out there like that is not respecting your
Okay.
information.
Okay.
Um,
You know what
because
I
that's
was
all
doing,
why
and
how you sitting there
go
peeking
ahead.
past and you're waiting for responses, because that's not how we train.
Right, and that's true.
Yeah.
And
So
that's true. And the only way I did that, the reason I did it that way, I thought it was, and you know what? And I should have waited. I just wanted to help even have something down there. So when we got on the phone, I at least had something done. Yeah,
no.
I know. I apologize.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna get it
no, you
right.
don't have to
Jesus.
apologize. This is your business. This is your business.
I know, and you're
Um,
right, but I was hoping I was doing something, and I guess I'm not.
no, you're fine. I'm just saying is that it's your business. So I
Yes.
want you to make money. I want you to get a result. Just that honestly is just a easy way. It's an easy way to throw stuff out there. That's basically what that is. And I don't want you to.
Okay.
I'm glad you took
Okay.
that action, because something might
Uh-huh.
come out of it, possibly. But I mean, I hope you can respect it. I'm telling you, I'm just telling
Oh,
you
definitely. I respect what you're
that
saying. Yes.
you don't want, again, you want to build your business. So there's no
Yes, sir,
challenge.
I do.
Basically, still going through our normal training, the normal operation,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
so that and then get 10 no's that way. We don't, yeah,
Okay.
we
I got you. I got you.
spammed a
You know
lot.
what? And and I apologize because I was going by. And I know you said don't apologize,
No,
but I
no,
was
again,
going by
there's
with
nothing
the
to apologize for. That's, again, it's your business.
right.
So,
And I
but
thought I was listening.
I
Go
want you
ahead.
to
I'm
get, I
sorry.
want you to be able to get a result. And I
Yes.
know, and I thought about that too. And I'm like, but I was like, man, I should, I have some people I want to share the video with them or whatnot, but
Right. Right.
I should just have them look at it. You don't want to do that. You still want to run your business the same way you've been doing it, and
Right.
and
Right.
and then say, okay, I have people tell me no. Um, that way you don't, like you said. Now I'm waiting for 10 people to respond. So
Yes.
that's like a girl that's going out on a date, and You wait for 10 guys to get back with you. but
Oh
you,
Lord,
but
she
you,
might be waiting, poor baby.
but you gave
Okay,
them
I
all,
got
you
you.
gave
I
them all
got
a
you.
kiss, you know. But the
I
thing
got
about
you.
it is that, and I'm glad we're having this conversation. And I don't care who,
Yes, sir. I'm glad too.
huh?
I said I'm glad also. I'm glad it's only 10 and not 100. I'm glad it's only 10.
Yeah. Excuse me. Um, you want to you want to um, share the information in a way where people are going to respect, and also you want to make sure that you find out, you have a conversation with them so you can find out what's
Yes.
important to them. You just throw
Yes.
10 people a video, they're
Yes.
not going to
And I
respect.
did throw it.
uh,
Oh God.
they're not going to
Okay.
respect, and especially black
Right.
people.
Right.
That might
Y-
work in
y-
another culture, but that don't work with us.
Yeah.
And and,
I
and
think
it's again,
I think all was
before
black
you
except
do
for one,
anything
but go
like
ahead.
that, you want to ask yourself, how would I respond to that?
Right. Well, I guess yeah, that's true. Because I guess I was going by what the young man said, and I guess I should have waited. I really should have waited for you just to give me some directions and guidelines of how we was going to
No,
do
you
the
don't
challenge.
need Miss Bernetta. Miss Bernetta.
Yes, sir.
You don't
Yes,
need
sir.
direction and guidelines. This is
Okay.
again, this is not. We like to play it as a game, but this is
Uh
not a
huh.
job. This is your business. This
Right.
this is your business. So you want to approach it again from a standpoint of how how can how would I respond to it?
Right. Right.
Thinking as a leader. You're not doing anything wrong. Only thing you can do is make mistakes. You fail your way forward. The fact is, the great thing is that you took action. That's the big
Okay.
thing, that you took action.
Okay.
So the second thing is, again, we just want to correct that action and say, okay,
Okay. Cool.
I don't, how would I respond to that type of marketing if I was to send something out like that? You know,
Okay.
most people are. You would probably say, I ain't mess with this stuff. But then
Well, you know what? I might. I
you
might come
want
back. I might answer.
okay. But why are you
Just
answering
to
them?
answer the question.
Why are you
Because they
answering?
asked me a question. They asked me a question. Do I want to know or yes? Was I interested? Because I liked the video. I guess I
That's
don't know.
fine. But
I
how
guess
how does that build your business?
that's true. Now that's true. It wouldn't. It would not.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
So that's
okay,
that's the that's the end result of what we want. That's why we're here.
yes,
You
yes, that's
told me you have personal goals, you have things that you want to do. I don't want you to come on here and waste your time. I don't want you to
right.
take time away from your family, especially when you have a immediate need to get free, like all of us.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
want you to waste your time doing things that's not going to be beneficial for you.
right,
Um,
right.
so I want you to be able to um, do things that's going to be effective and um, bring aboard people so that you can create duplication and then go and
Okay,
do what's most important to you. Okay.
okay,
So, but again, the great thing is that you took action, and now we just want to reel it back in and say,
yes,
and again, you have to come from a standpoint whether you're marketing the strategies or whether you're marketing the business. You have to come from a standpoint of I'm a business owner, and
okay,
I don't care if you like what I see or not. I know what he said. I know what he said about, just tell him I'm part of the challenge and just do me a favor, say no. That's cute.
right,
Okay.
right.
But that again, I mean, and yes, somebody might say, "Oh, I like that, great, great," whatever. That's happenstance. But never skip process or never miss an opportunity to grow strong.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
so if you prospect a person, if you had 10 people to prospect, then you could have just as well say, "Hey, you got a quick minute? I'd like to give you a call." And again, if they all say
right,
no, then that's great. You've got your 10 no's. But the
okay,
question is do you keep, I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on. And also, if you're kind of nervous about talking to people, feel free to just use them as a third party referral. Say, hey, I know you're
Okay.
busy. I know you got a lot going on. I know you wouldn't be interested, but who do you know that keeps their options open to earn additional income outside of what they currently do?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable referring people to something I don't know what's about. I'm gonna send you a quick 5-minute video. If you like what you see, I'll get more information over to you. If you happen to know anybody, blah blah blah. You know.
Okay.
So, but again, don't miss out on an opportunity to one fail, fail
Yes.
forward. But the great thing that's going to come out of is that you're going to get stronger in your prospect. So,
Okay. Gotcha.
even if you send a text message to somebody and say, "Hey, are you available if I give you a quick call at 4 o'clock? I got something I want to run by you real quick." They say yes.
Okay.
Right. Then you can say you can say I'm a part of a challenge. I'm a part of a challenge. But at the same time, I'm expanding my business too. And
Okay.
it's okay to tell me no, but do you keep your options open for earning additional income outside of what you're doing right now? You know. Well, it
Okay.
depends on what it is. Great. Let me send you over a quick 5-minute video. If you like what you see, you want more information from there, let me know. If you don't, no big deal. And maybe you know somebody that could use this information or can use a strong second income.
Okay.
All right. But
I
no,
got you. Yes. Yes,
yeah.
I will work on that. That's not a
But
problem.
no, well, congratulations on taking action. That's what we want. Um, that's what we want. That's what we want. I myself reached out to about 20 of my leads to get today, and I haven't gotten a response from any of them myself. I didn't send them my video, but I reached out to them. But
Okay.
you have to. I see my video as gold. It's
Yes.
gold. You don't get it until you deserve it.
Okay, I got you.
So you deserve it. I did have one guy respond, but again, you don't get it until you deserve it. And the way he responded was more like, "Okay, I was just checking up on you. I pray all is well. Talk to you soon." You don't deserve I don't. You don't deserve it.
Okay.
Uh, it's kind of the way I build is kind of a roundabout way, but it's a strong way. And it allows you to cut out all the fluff out in the front. And that's what runs people out of the business, because you deal with so much crap in the beginning with people, and then you never get to your end result. So I'd rather let's just cut the crap first and foremost, so that I can deal with people that are serious.
Okay.
So, and any employer, and I'm not just talking to you specifically, we're in training, but any employer or anybody that you know that's doing anything serious, that's how they approach their business. It's only in network marketing that it's an open game, and whoever will, let them come, and that's why the network marketing in and of itself has a bad name, because anybody can join and anybody can come in, and then you have a bunch of people that come in with a lottery mentality. Again, I'm not talking to you, Ms. Burnett. I'm talking just in general. Something I plan on covering tonight anyway. But people come in with a lottery mentality, and they figure that, oh wow, I can make 60 grand a month. I can make 50 grand a month. I see people making 20 grand a month. If I could just make 10. And then they come in with an employee mentality and an employee effort, and then after 2 days they haven't made 20 grand, then they quit. Okay. So that's why when I do my interviews or when I'm prospecting and talking to people, I try to let them know that this is not a game. This is a real business. It takes time. It takes effort. People are going to say no to you. It's a real business. It's a real business. So you have to treat it like a real business. But the network marketing industry in and of itself, it pays those who take it serious, It pays those who become a professional. It pays those who treat it as if they were in um, um, the NFL or the NBA or the MLB, or you went to college for 4 to 5 years. Um, people go to college for 4 or 5 years and they come out with a degree where you treat this business with the same intensity that you did in college for 4 to 5 years. You will come out with a huge income. And of course, doing it and building it the right way. But you come out with a huge income and income that rivals most professionals, doctors, lawyers, and whoever. But again, you can't come in with a lottery mentality, and then that's why most people who are professionals or who think low of network marketing, they do so because of that image that the McDonald's mindset people come in here with. So I said all that to say you have to educate your prospects sometime when they say, oh, well, I don't like network marketing. It's just MLM. It's this, that. It's this. And you say, and you say, well, why do you ask that question? And you're able to explain that to them. And it says, and you let them know that on our team, the way we work, we deal with people that are serious. We don't come here messing around, and it does require work. It does require effort. It does require it does require time. This is not an overnight success. You're just gonna come in here and make a ton of money. So you want to try to defeat that that popcorn mentality, that lottery mentality, and let people know that you're going to have to put in some work here in order to live
Right.
and to reach your goal. All right. So
Okay.
definitely. And again, I'm not talking to Ms. Panetta specifically. This is training. So,
I gotcha.
how's everybody doing? See Miss Erica, Miss Artisha on the line, and Miss Sheila on the line. How's everybody doing this evening?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
All right. Good. Okay. I always like to start the call off real quick with anybody have any questions or anything that they wanted to cover before we jump in?
This is Sheila.
Yes, ma'am.
I am taking a course from my econ personnel, and it's basically to get more followers.
Okay. You there, Michelle?
On my page.
Okay. I missed a little bit. Can y'all hear her, or is that just me?
What I'm doing.
Okay. I'm sorry. Something happened to my internet connection there.
No problem. I'm through.
Okay. Say that again, please.
You are funny.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. So I'm taking a course. I've been taking it for about 3 weeks. It's basically a marketing course, but it's showing me how to get more followers, get more friends, because you can get more followers in a day. So it's still that same DMO that you put out daily, thing that I'm doing. So the first thing I'm doing is getting more friends and followers, and answering or engaging on my posts more.
Right.
Okay. The second thing was, okay, so you see, first thing was to find more people. Second thing is to engage.
Right.
And so that I can put out a better product to attract more people to my site. And so I like that, because even though, you've always told me, friends, I need more followers on my page. Right. I didn't quite know how to do that. So I'm learning how to do that. And that's it.
Okay. Okay. Good. Well, I want to say congratulations for taking that step. to grow your followers on your page, to grow your page. And education is the key here. You can't expect to get everything from training. You got to get this stuff on your own. And so you have to take those courses. My wife would tell you I'll order courses after course after course, learning something. I got a new guy this week, baby. I'm learning somebody new. I'm listening to something new. I'm always feeding myself so I can put something so we can put this thing together and go and run like we're supposed to. So you gotta keep learning. You gotta keep growing, and that's why I say, who's learning something new? And we get crickets, So I'm glad to hear that you have that you're taking that course to build up your followers.
Our goal is to teach. So soon after, you're going to see me online teaching what we've learned in this course. And then that puts me in the leadership role. And that's what the goal is, to put all the people in the class in leadership role, teaching others in my econ. So my econ can grow with leaders as you're trying to do with us right now.
Right. Is that June, that course June was taking?
Yeah, that's that course June is taking.
Right.
And so we are his first. And so he wants us to be leaders and go teach other, have our own teaching group and teach. And of course, that puts us in that leadership.
Right. That's right. I was just telling my wife that me and Dre were supposed to do a presentation tonight for men, but he was stuck at work and getting some things done. But I was letting my wife know that I'm going to start presenting on a weekly basis as well. Definitely every Monday night, right before we get on here, I'll be doing a live presentation. But and like Mashita said, that gets you into a leadership role. It's called the principle of a marker. I did a training on that before. Is that he who holds the marker is the one that's in the position of leaders. And once people hear you, they hear the words that's coming out your mouth, they hear what you're talking about, they're going to be attracted to you. They're going to want to follow you. Why? Because you have the courage to do what they're not doing. And we're always looking for leaders. We're always looking for leaders. That's why we call them leads. Leads are always looking for leaders. So you got to be willing to step up and step out there. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for my econ. It's for your legacy. It's for your family. It's for everybody that you said you want to fight for. That's what it's for, So I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here every Monday night. I'd rather be sitting right down that couch with my wife watching a Lifetime movie, while she in there fighting, fighting with my son, putting him to bed. I'd rather be in there doing that. But this is for our family. This is so we can be free, So that's why I don't mind a small group of people on here, because I'm looking for core people. And we'll get more into that. But when it comes to recruiting, while we're talking about it, when you're recruiting somebody, I'm asking them, and this isn't just me. Like I always say, I get this from other leaders that I listen to, but I'm asking them, can you come to training? Can you come to training consistently every Monday night without fail, 8:30 p.m. Eastern? Can you do that? If not, this is not a good time for you. You're not going to build here. It's not going to happen. So you got to build a business and not just come in here and, like my man said, a little MLM opportunity. It's just not that. You have to build a business, and the people are out there. But like Miss Bonetta, you got to talk to a lot of people, set your amount of people that you want to reach out each day, 4, 5, 10, however you're comfortable to, and make that happen. And that's why I'm going live, because I can get 5 to 10 eyes on me every day. I like attracting people. I don't like reaching out to people. I'm not good at that yet, but I'm very good at the attraction side. Ms. Sheila, I have almost 30,000 followers. So we attracted that through the viral marketing, through our posts. So also congratulations on, I've been seeing more of your posts. Erica and Ms. Bonetta and Ms. Sheila, our T-shirt people on reading and learning. So we see what y'all doing, and that's, you're bringing content. People are attracted to that. They're going to want to know what it is that you're doing. So continue to grow, and you create that value gap, and then people reach out to you and they be like, I want to know. I have people call me and say, I don't care. I don't care what it is that you're doing. I want to be a part of it because I like the content that you're putting out. Okay. All right. So real quick, let's go over. I got to go over the plan real quick, and it's a phenomenal plan. It's double-digit recruiting teams. The ultimate goal is to over the next 12 months, to have 27 double-digit recruiting teams in our organization over the next 12 months, and over the next 24 months. I know it's a huge goal, but we want it would be a total of 1,000 double-digit recruiting teams. So the way that starts with is us personally focusing on doing 5 new active associates a month. 5 new active associates a month, okay? Whether you're marketing for $20, whether you're marketing it for $49, or you're marketing for $100, okay? You want to bring in 5 new active associates a month. And then once we do that, so we'll see who does that this month, we all get our 5. Then what we want to do is we want to form what's called a double-digit recruiting team. So with a minimum of 3 people getting 5, I should have my paper pulled up so y'all can follow along with me. But you want to have a minimum of 3 people who can do 5. So let's say, for instance, me, let's say Miss Sheila, and let's say Miss Bonetta. Get 5. All 3 of us get 5 this month. So now we form what's called a double-digit recruiting team. So I'm gonna hold Ms. Sheila accountable. I'm gonna hold Ms. Bonetta, and they're gonna hold me accountable. We're gonna work together each month to make sure that we get 5. Okay. Then you got Artisha, and then you got Erica, and you got Dre. They all get 5. Then they're gonna connect. They're gonna exchange phone numbers and hold each other accountable. So now we have 2 double-digit recruiting teams. This is how you're going to build your organization. This is how you build, this is how you get Mr. Stokes calling you, calling your name out on the live calls, because you're building a business, you're building a machine that doesn't stop. This thing is a beast because everybody's getting 5, and you have some camaraderie going on. You have some teamwork going on. So you're building a system whereby recruiting and selling never stops. All right. So everybody's getting 5. You got 2 double-digit recruiting teams. I would say over a 3-month period, if you haven't done 5 before, no big deal. See what you can do the first month. Next month, increase that. But within 3 months, within 90 days, you need to be able to get your skill level up so that you can get 5. Why? Because that's the pace you want to run at as you bringing in your 5 people. Okay, and you want to teach them how to get 5. Be at a point where they can do 5 a month in 3 months or less. Okay, so let's say you've done that, you have the ability to do that. So now you have 3 double-digit recruiting teams that will pay you. That means your residual will grow by $900 a month. Okay, $900 a month. Your residual is going to grow. I'm just going to do the residual aspect of it. Okay, now, depending on what you're selling and marketing the membership for, I'm marketing it for $400. I'm not going less than that. That's simple. The reason why, because we're marketing an opportunity, I'm not selling the membership. You're selling the membership, you got to fight with people while you're selling it for $100. If I'm selling you an opportunity to change your life, $100 is peanuts. That's a pair of shoes. Okay, so 9 double-digit recruiting teams. So let's see here. We'll bring in 135 active associates, okay, a month into your organization. Your residual is growing by, I'm just doing them by $7. Your residual is growing by almost $1,000 a month, okay. After 3 months, your residual is at $2,800 for the month, okay, and actually it's at a total of $4,000 because of the other 3 teams, and then now you got 9 teams. I don't want to be confusing anybody, but because it sounds confusing to me. But anyway, so let's say you got 9 double-digit recruiting teams, and then what happens is over a 3-month period, those leaders are getting 5. Everybody's getting 5, and now that turns into 27 double-digit recruiting teams. Okay, and let's see, now your organization is bringing in 400 people a month. Okay, your residual is growing by $2,800 a month, which is a total of $8,000 a month. Okay, so bottom line is, if you just focus on this, getting 5, okay, and then after every 3 months, you want to produce 3 more people who can do 5. That's it. That's all you're doing, and it will grow exponentially on its own. Okay, you want to get 5, and then 5 over a 3-month period, you want to train 3 leaders who can do 5 just like you. That's it. Just that, if you maintain that focus, then you will have compounding going on in your organization over and over and over again. Any questions on that? Okay. So I like to see the numbers real quick. 81 double-digit recruiting teams will pay you $8,000 a month in residual income. A total after 3 months, your residual is growing at 25,000 a month. To that 81, they all turn into get 3 double-digit recruiting teams. That turns into 243. Your active associates are growing by 3,000 a month, 3,000 people a month. Your residual is growing by 25,000 a month, a total after 3 months, $70,000. And then that 243, they all go get 3 double-digit recruiting teams, which is 729. Your organization is now bringing in over 10,000 active associates a month. Your residual is at $70,000 a month. After 3 months, it's at a total of $200,000 a month in residual income. Okay, so that's huge, y'all. That's really big. You got to see the vision of that, and we can do it. You can do it. Okay, but again, it all starts with just 5. Just getting 5 and maintaining that. All right. Nobody has any questions on that?
No, Andre, I don't have a question on that. I know I have to go over the numbers in my head, but I do have a question back to what we were talking about earlier, the presentation. You had mentioned something on the video that you sent me not long ago in reference to the Brian Bean with the multicolored sweater, where he says about 179. I'm not sure. Are you able to tell me where that is located? Because it's been a while since I've seen that one.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What about that video?
I want you were saying, you was mentioning to Andre, the other Andre, in the video that you sent me, that you would show that particular presentation because it shows 179, and then it's best to come down from 179 than to go up, because by them changing the prices, I don't think any one of our videos, presentation videos, say anything about $100 or $45 or $30 or something like that.
Right. What are you marketing your membership for?
I'm going to take 100 like you.
Okay. What I'm doing, I'm going to redo. I mean, you can find that Brian Bean presentation just online. Just type in Brian Bean.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But what I'm right now, the video that I did is set at 49 right now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do another presentation, and it'll say $100 on that presentation, that particular presentation, so that's updated, and then I'll update that in the group.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So yeah, I'll be doing that, but cool. All right. Thank you for reminding me on that. I'm gonna make sure that get that done. Hopefully this you better get that done this week.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not gonna be too long, but I do want to share another quick thing tonight is that now that you have a now that we have a game plan to grow this thing. Let me see. We have a game plan to grow this thing. What we want to do is we want to focus. I was listening to Mr. Alvin Curry the other day, and one of the things that he said is that he wanted to play professional ball. One of the reasons why he couldn't play professional ball is because he said he can jump out of the gym, he can dunk on anybody, but he didn't have the fundamentals down, the fundamentals of the business. So if you go by Mr. Curry's page, A Curry Training, he's one of the things that you'll see is that he constantly teaches on minimizing taxes, eliminating debt. He teaches on building other business. He constantly teaches the same thing over and over again. Reason why he does that is because he says he wants to master the fundamentals. Okay, so he says, as long as I've mastered the fundamentals, I can build this business. I can be successful at anything. So that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to master the fundamentals of building the business. We're going to master the fundamentals of building the business. So what I'm going to do is on a week by week basis, these are the fundamentals of our business that we will be going over. Number one, the first thing is why network marketing. That's the first thing we'll be touching on. Why network marketing? I think people need to have a real good understanding, especially our new people that come in, and really need to have a good understanding why they should be in network marketing, or understand how network marketing is totally different from what they've been engineered or what's conventional to them. So they need to understand that a guy said the other day, you need to have a farmer's mentality when it comes to network marketing. It's because of me not being consistent, I don't see the returns that I want to see in my business. So I have to be consistent. We have to be consistent over a period of time in order to see those results. And any farmer knows that if he plants a seed, it's going to be 90 to 120 days before he can start seeing that crop to come up the way he expected it to, harvest it, and take care of it. So we want people to understand why network marketing. The next thing is prospecting. Okay, we want to get good at prospecting. We have to get great at prospecting. So we'll go over that. Each week we'll do that. Why network marketing? We'll do prospecting. We'll practice, drill, and rehearse on peaking and passing. We'll practice, drill, and rehearse on. We'll do the presentation. Okay, make sure that we have the right presentation. Follow up. Make sure we're good at the follow up and signing people up. Also, which is the same as doing the close. Orientation is another thing too, making sure that people are getting off to a great start, make sure that we get them off to a great start. And then another thing we want to really get good at is referrals. Okay, we want to get good at referrals, so we want to teach a system on how to always have somebody to go see. We want to work on recruiting, and also, and last but not least, handling people's concerns, their questions. So, and questions meaning, is this MLM? I want to think about it. Let me get back to you. How much money you making? All those things that people say, we want you to have a valid answer. You don't have to know how to sell them or persuade them to join, but you just want to have a simple answer, a simple answer to those questions. So we hit those fundamentals continuously on a week by week basis. And then we'll do little videos or ask questions throughout the week as well. But at the same time, that's going to help you to get good at getting your 5 every month, start building your double-digit recruiting teams, and start building your a huge organization. All right. Any questions on that? Perfect. All right.
Andre.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you written, is the Keys to Success Is that updated? I mean, or is that the correct one? Where is that located? Your key to success file. Where is that located?
It should be on our I've dropped it in the group. It should be on our YouTube page.
Okay.
Young Wealth Builders.
Okay.
But what yeah, should be on our YouTube.
Because I saw an old one where you had sales in there, right? But you took that part out.
You talking about for getting a teammate off to a good start?
The one that, because you wanted us to do that orientation, right? That's the one when people come in, you wanted us to get them. First thing we should do is to go over that keys to success with them, correct? Or is that
right?
Wrong.
Right. Yeah, I'll it's in the group. I'll drop it in there again. Make sure you have it. But ultimately, what I want us to be able to do is to be able to go over. Me and our teacher are putting together a flow chart. Our teacher's she's putting together a flow chart for us, and that flow chart is going to show you. Did you want to talk about that, our teacher, or not yet? You on mute. You on lock, huh?
Talk about the flow chart?
Yeah. No. Okay, no. So huh?
I was just saying, what did you want me to say about it?
Are you prepared to show it or no?
I can show a rough draft of it, sure.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I'll tell about it. No, I thought you had it and I could put up on the screen. But basically, no, I thought you had it and I could put up on the screen.
I sort of do.
It's okay.
But I don't know how to do that.
It's okay. It's okay. But it's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll pull it up. I just mentioned it. I just thought about it. So I just want people to be able to understand what it is. But it's a quick flow chart that shows you how to bring a person through our system. Okay. If you bring a person through the system so that a new person will know exactly what they need to do next, where they need to go next. Okay. So a little bit closer, if you could. And that's too close. Okay. All right. A little bit closer. All right, that's good. So if you can see just a little bit, it'll be something like this. So you got the prospect, then the pre and pass, and then it says presentation, then it says follow up. If you move it over to the left a little bit, there you go. And then you got sign up, sign them up, and then you want to get three people for them right away. So just a little flow chart so that people know exactly. Then they go into orientation, get them plugged in. Make sure they plug in the Monday night training, and then you want to get their 15 to 20 names, or have them put you in front of 15 to 20 people in 30 days. Get them the EVP, get their pin, let them hit EVP gold, and then have them start building their team. Then start it all over again. Prospect, peak and pass. So just a flow chart so that people can follow along and knowing exactly our system. It's very important that people know how the system flows so that there's no confusion. The less confusion, the better. And the more you'll be able to move this business along. So thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. So that's what we're working on. So we want to make it super easy for everybody. We want to make it pretty much dummy proof. It has to be a system, and everybody has to be able to do it and feel comfortable and not feel out of place. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, what I wanted to do real quick, just so that you can understand the power of these simple things, is Erica, you there?
I am.
All right. How you doing today? Welcome back home.
Hi, thank you.
How was the trip?
Wonderful. It was too short, but it was wonderful.
Good, good, good. Definitely, definitely gonna have to connect. Sorry we didn't get a chance to connect. All right, what did I do with them things? Give me 1 second here. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me ask a few questions before we go, and let me ask a few questions before we go, and then we can call it a night. But what do you say? What do you say when a person? What do you say when a person says, "I wanna think about it"? Let me think about it. Get back to you.
Do you say, what do you want to think about? Do you want to, are you thinking about your future? Are you thinking about, I don't know, but I would ask them, what is it that you have problems with? What do I need to help you with? I don't know.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna write that one down. I'm gonna come back to it. Think about it. Thank you, Ms. Sheila. What do you say when a person says, I need to talk to my spouse?
Andre, okay, if they want to talk to their spouse, they can talk to their spouse. That's not a, hello?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You can talk to your spouse, but what I would say, if they were talking about the presentation, I would want the spouse to see the presentation as well as that particular person. And I will also ask them what questions did you want to talk to your spouse about, because I might can better answer them than they can. But I would advise the person, yes, you can speak to your spouse, but I would advise the person that the spouse needs to see the information that I have showed them also.
Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna write that one down real quick. Good answer. Good answer. What do you say when somebody says, "I don't have time"?
And I would ask them, how do you feel about you not having time? How does that make you feel not having time?
How does it make you feel not having time?
Like, how do you feel about you not having time?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, what are you doing that's so more important than your future per se?
Right.
What are you doing that's you're so busy?
Right.
Do you like not having time, or do you want more time? You know, do you want to get in a situation where you can free up more time?
Right. Artisha, can you do me a favor? I left my charger for my computer in my room. Please. I just got a notification. Okay. Okay. What do you say when you're peaking and passing, and they say, "How much is this going to cost me something?"
Well, no, it's not going to cost you anything to view the information.
But it's going to cost me something to get started, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Always gonna cost you something to start anything. Any startup.
Yes.
Any startup is gonna cost you something.
Okay.
Anything
How much?
it's gonna cost you something.
And how much is it?
And how much is it?
Right.
Well,
But didn't you see it in the?
retails,
Go. I'm sorry, Shil.
retails for almost $200, but it's is that should I have not said that? I mean
What?
that the retail value is much higher than what it actually we're charging you. Can you say that politely? Is that a good way to say this? Probably not.
Okay. No. That's. Let me write that down. How much it costs? That's an answer.
But Andre, it was also said in the video how much it costs. Even though
Not in a
you
peak
don't
and
tell me.
pass though.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We have to first. Okay, I apologize. Yeah.
Okay. Our teacher said, "How much do you have set aside to secure your financial future? How much do you have set aside to secure your future to start a business?"
I like that.
Okay.
Erica, I saw Erica mic go off. Erica, what did you got to say? I saw your mic.
Oh, she did.
She ignoring me.
No, she's getting to you.
That's right, Miss Vanetta. I was not ignoring you, Miss Sheba, but I did not mean to.
Oh, she didn't mean to.
So we know you have something to say. We know you have something to say, Miss Erica.
Okay. And what if they say, "Oh yeah, the famous is this one of those pyramid things?"
That's illegal.
And I wouldn't bring you any mess like that anyway.
Okay. All right. So pyramid. Okay. So, all right. Here's the reason why I'm going over that. I want to make it very simple, make it very easy for you.
Yes, sir.
It can get monotonous. And one thing I do know about this business is that confident that you are when dealing with people, the more you'll be willing to talk to people. But if you're afraid of those questions coming at you, and the way you answer them also tells if you are able to move forward with people or not. You can't be afraid to turn people off because you're trying to turn them on. You can't be afraid to turn people off. The more you posture up, the stronger you will be. Okay. I had before I go over these few real quick. I had a friend of mine who has a son who plays little league football, and I was just walking with him the other day, and he was talking. He said, "I want my son to be good at football. I don't want a coach that's going to be soft on him. I want him to be good. So if this coach is soft like the last one, I'm taking my son from that program." And I'm sitting here listening to the psychology of what he's saying. He's saying, "I want somebody to be hard on my son so that he can be good." Okay, why am I saying that? Because when a person is thinking about joining your team or becoming a part of your organization, or you might have the ability to help them to earn more income, they want to know that you're going to tell them exactly what it's going to take for them to be successful. They want to know that you're a coach and not just somebody that's trying to sell them. So if you're coming across by appeasing to their responses that you have for them, then they're going to be like, "Oh, they're trying to get me." And then they're going to assume the power. Okay. So when a person, and this is, and I love this because it allows you not to, you don't have to be great at handling objections. That's something I used to try to do. I used to get the answers to all the objections and try to, memorize them. But Jeffrey Combs, I put his thing in the group a couple times. But normally when people say I want to think about it, his response is, "How long does it typically take you to think about something?" Well, because he said, bottom line, they're not going to think about it. You want to go ahead and let people go. Well, great. When you get done thinking about it, give me a call back. Thanks for your time. That's easy. We can do that all day. Okay. I got to talk to my wife. How long does it typically take you to talk to your wife? Oh, I'll probably talk to her this evening. Great. Once you talk to her, give me a call back. Or you can be a little bit lighter and say, great. You think you talk to her about, can you talk to her tonight and get back to me by Wednesday at 3:00? Because most of the time, and you can even say, most of the time people tell me that they're just saying that to get rid of me. You're not trying to get rid of me, are you? No. Well, great. Well, I look forward to chatting back. You will talk to her about Wednesday at 6:00? Great. You want me to call you, or should I wait for you to call me? It doesn't matter, because they're pretty much, when they hit you with these objections, they're trying to weasel their way out. So you don't have to appease them. You need to get rid of them so that you can go find somebody that's serious. Oh, it's just one of those pyramid things. What do you mean by that? What's a pyramid? Let them explain it to you. Now he says, oh, you mean like corporate America? But basically, like what Michelle said, that's illegal. Not trying to get you involved in anything legal. And normally I say, I got this from him as well, is that if that's what you're looking for, that's not what we do. Any other questions? Or can we move forward? These are simple things that you don't have to memorize long things to say. It's straightforward and allows you to posture up at the same time and come across as somebody that's, I'm serious about what I'm doing. I'm not playing around. Okay, I don't have time to play games. How much is this going to cost me? Especially when the peak and pass and they haven't seen anything yet. How much is this going to cost me? Do you typically ask how much something's going to cost before you even get a chance to see the value of it? Well, I know it's going to cost some money. The information, like Ms. Bonetta said, or Ms. Sheba, the information is free, but I know it's going to cost me something to get started. Do you typically ask the value, the question of how much something costs before you get the chance to see the value? Is that how you do business? Yeah, that's how I do business. Well, for you, $10,000. $10,000? It sounds like that's too much for you. Yeah, I ain't paying no. Okay, thank you so much. It's probably not for you. Man, Dre, you rude. No. You don't have to deal with that. Typically, when people do that, they're not interested. They're wasting your time. Go ahead and move forward so you can get to the people that are serious. Okay? You got to do that. Okay? Listen to the training. Listen to the audio. I have these things written down. Okay? So that I read them every day so that I can make them a part of me. Okay? I'm writing them down. He says, this doesn't sound real. This sounds like one of those things. Oh, you're right. It's a no thing. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Have a great day. If they're interested, if they're hungry, if they want to change their life, they'll say, hold on. I was just trying to make sure. Boom, boom, boom. But don't be afraid to let people go, and don't spend your time trying to convince people. Once you hit selling mode, you lose them. Once you start trying to convince them, you lose them. I want to think about it. Well, what is it that you want? You just went right into selling mode. How long does it typically take you to think about something? Can you make a common sense decision in the next 24 hours? This is before I even send the presentation over to you. Can you make a common sense decision without having to take forever to think about it? Yes or no? Be straightforward with people. Come across, you gotta be, I don't know who's a big business person, but everybody usually say Donald Trump. Okay, but you gotta be a big business owner. You gotta be building a $1 million enterprise or $1 billion enterprise. That's how you gotta come. You have to be a CEO. Okay, you can't be a salesperson. And why? Because it's totally opposite of what everybody else does. All the answers that you hear people say, it will be the same. Oh, well, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to think about? Can you talk to your wife? You're trying to get me. You're trying to get me. No, McDonald's won't even do that. If I go to McDonald's and do an interview, sounds good. I think let me talk to my wife and I'll get back to you. What? Excuse me? You do that. Have a great day. Thank you. All right, we'll go ahead and cross that person off. Who's up next for the French fry job? Okay. So why do we beg people? We're builders. Okay, we're builders. So you want to think from a builder's perspective. Any questions on it? Okay. He says, I'll get back to you. When in the next 24 hours can you get back to me? All right. Give him that time frame. I want to think about it. How long does it typically take you to need to think about it? Is this a pyramid? What is a pyramid? Oh, you mean like corporate America? Okay. Sounds too good to be true. Why would you say that? What money mentor taught you to think like that? I don't have time. I appreciate it. Then this probably is not for you. Or do you see the value in the business where you can find the time? How much is it going to cost me? It's not going to cost you a dime to get the information, but I know it's going to cost me some money. $10,000. For somebody like you, $10,000. Okay. Some people say, well, it's got to be worth my time in order for me to pay 10 grand. He said, now we're working with somebody that's a big thinker. That's who I want to talk to. But if it was worth 10,000, if you can recoup your investment and make a whole lot more, would it be worth it to you? Absolutely. Great. Let's talk business then. Let's stop messing around. All right. I don't have the money to get started. Well, what you're really telling me is that you don't have the desire to find the money, because we both know if you saw an opportunity for yourself here, you would find a way to get the money, wouldn't you? Okay. I can't watch the presentation right now. I'm too busy. Okay. Call me back when you can. Okay. Those are pretty easy to say, pretty easy to do. You don't have to memorize nothing. Okay. So those are some of the things that that's going to be one of our fundamental trainings that we'll go over, handling concerns, get everybody proficient at that. Is this MLM? Are you looking for an MLM? Are you looking for an MLM opportunity? What do you know about network MLM, or do you mean network marketing? What do you know about it? Have you had a good experience with it? Okay. Again, being straightforward with people, being able to answer their questions. Answer a question with a question. Okay. Just don't take crap from people. That's just the best way to put it down. Don't take crap from people. You don't have to. You don't have to convince them. You don't have to sell them. You need to build a business with people that you want to lock arms with and go to the next level. Most people do not qualify for that. Most people don't, but a few will, that will take you on to glory. A few will. All right. Last but not least, the book of the month is The Law of Confession by Bill Winston. I need to get my copy off of Kindle. Artisha already has her copy. Miss Sheila has her copy. Not sure Miss Bernetta, Miss Erica. I believe Miss Erica has already got her copy. I'm not sure Miss Bernetta.
I'm sorry, Andre. My copy will be here tomorrow.
Okay, right on. So, and we'll chat on it. We'll chat on it next week, and we'll start this fundamental training and continue that on. We'll talk about, again, follow-ups, closing, recruiting, and we're gonna get everybody good. We're gonna get you good. I don't care if we have 6 people that can do 5 a month. That's what we want, because you 6 or 5 or can train 3 people how to get 5, and then we can build from there and sit on top of a huge organization that has over 1,000 double-digit recruiting teams underneath you, where you're making anywhere from 100,000 to 200,000 a month. But you gotta get on board. You gotta get on board, and you gotta push hard. And I'll end with this: spend most of your time prospecting. Okay. Find you 5 things that you can do. Spend most of your time prospecting. Okay. Anything else is wasting time. Okay. Spend most of your time prospecting and talking to people, whether you're presenting, whether you're reaching out to people, whether you're responding to leads. I go back, Ms. Panetta, and I reach out to my WooFoo leads every 6 months. I have a lot of them, so it takes me 6 months to go through all of them each time. I just keep going through all of them. Okay. Continue to prospect daily, and continue to work on the fundamentals. Your closing, your interviews, find out what's important to people. Get great at that. When you get great at that, then you duplicate. And it's over. That's this business. You get great, you become the master copy, and then you duplicate, make a ton of money. Very simple. And then last but not least, we're going to work on referrals. I think we got something going on where I did a training a while back on referrals, and we're going to bring that back and bring that strong. And we took a trip the other day. I hope y'all got it 1 minute. We took a trip to Orlando the other day, and we saw so many communities. We saw so many new communities, so many little cities. And I told my wife, I said, you know what? Wherever you guys are at, Eric, Miss Erica, Miss Sheila, Miss Bonetta, wherever you're at, there are so many small towns of people that you're not even going to be able to reach online. Okay, right in your own backyard, thousands and thousands of people. You got to have a system, a referral system, that you can have unlimited names and numbers coming at you at all times. And that's what we're going to do, because you need to grow. All the little communities, all the little cities in your area are going to be in your organization. They're going to be in your organization. You're going to run that entire state. And 99% of the volume of my e-com business will come out of your organization. You're going to run that entire state. You're going to learn how to grab referrals and leads from the local community and teach those people in that local community how to do that. And you're going to grow all over your entire state. We got to take our states and take them now. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Any questions or anything before we go? All right. Appreciate y'all jumping on. You could have been doing something else. Appreciate you jumping on. And let's go take our city. Let's go take our state. Let's go lead my econ. We're the organization. We're the organization that's going to lead my econ where Mr. Stokes wants this company to go. We want to grow this company to 20,000. It's already at 50,000. We want to grow it to 75,000, to 100,000. So we want people to stay so that they can continue to grow, not come in and go out the back door. We want them to stay. We're going to be their team that's going to do that. So thank you, Artisha. Your override explosion is happening. It's happening right now. Right now. Yes, ma'am.
No, I was just going to say good night all when you finish.
All right. Good night. Appreciate y'all. Hey, let's go win. Let's go win. Keep doing it.
Good night all.
Good night. Get your 5 this month. Get your 5 this month.
Bye-bye.
All right.